Alex from Krisiun. How's it going with you these days?
Pretty good, man. Thanks for the interview, and we got this new album coming up. I'm looking forward. Go out on tour, play the new songs. Cool, everything's cool.
So the great execution, would you say it's gonna, make lots of radio airplay and stuff like that? Certainly on like internet radio and all that, because the people should pick it up soon.
Hell yeah, man. Hopefully, we work hard on this one, and we are very happy with the result. The songs, the sound, and hopefully the kids will dig it. We're definitely working hard on this one.
Would you say the recording process was done as, the regular Christian way? Every album the same way.
Yeah, man. Pretty much. We're trying to sound as natural as possible. No crazy things going on like additions or crazy sounds. It's just a metal band playing, and I would say the whole thing sounding pretty much organic. Just a natural process. I would say most of these recordings are sounding too artificial. The guys are adding too much of that mastering loudness or something. We try to keep it as loud enough. So it gives a better dynamic. I think so.
So with that, you guys, when you guys arrive live on stage, it's the same thing as on the album.
We try, man. We try. We definitely try it to deliver as loud as possible, but with a clean sound. And sometimes if you add lots of effects or distortions and triggers and all that stuff, it won't sound right. And we try to keep it clean. And loud enough and deliver it like for the guys to understand what's going on.
Now, Alex, let's say in the recording studio, how does bass come into that? Like to play bass in the band like this, bass tracks.
Well, I would say it's a little bit different from recording process to the live process. Um, for the recording process, the bass gotta follow more like a low end line. Like even though I try to play all the riffs, I try to follow the guitar, but it's not going to sound as loud as it sound on a live situation. Because at the live situation you don't have a second guitar, so we got more room for the bass. So I think even though you hear the bass pretty well on the record, I would say you hear the bass louder alive.
There's something too that's interesting to note is that there is only one guitar player playing on that stage and on the albums. Like
Yeah, man.
that's a very unique way to do it, and the power, and you guys still have the power with only one guitar player.
Cool, man. Thanks for notice. Definitely. Um, I know it's hard to deliver. It demands a lot of work, a lot of rehearsals. We it's been a long time. We've been playing alive. We've been doing tours for quite some time. It takes some work. It takes some dedication, but the experience it counts a lot. We know how to handle like a live situation without a second guitar.
And let's say for your bass gear, what's your type of endorsements you're doing right now?
Dean guitars, Dean guitars. I'm very happy with that. I hooked up and I'm very grateful to the guys, Dean guitars, and for the amplifiers and cabinets, I hooked up with this Brazilian brand called Meteoro.
Also, this can be all purchased online, like going there and saying we want what Christian's playing.
I think so, man. This brand's getting more popular. Actually, Dave Vincent from Morbid Angel just became one of endorses. You know, I mean, like he's using like this Meteor brand all over the place. So it's growing up, and I think the kids can definitely look for it, and it shouldn't be a hard one to purchase. You know.
Now, Alex, let's say with the growth in death metal, how would you feel that is right now the scene since you know the '90s? Is it healthy?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just hard to tell. Like everything out there is just ups and downs, you know. I mean, and you just mentioned the early '90s, you know. I mean, and everything was so cool, like regarding the death metal scene, and somehow it survived, you know. I mean, I think the good old bands is still going on, like you name it, like Immolation, Cannibal Corpse, Morbid Angel, Decide, some South American bands, but I don't know, man. It's just it's so many subdivisions, so many different styles going on, so many tours, so many bands, and every little management is trying to push their bands into the business. So we got all this thing mixed it up these days. I'm not sure if it's healthy or not. We managed to survive. We're here after all the years, and I would say we're strong as ever. We got this new album coming up, but as far as the scene goes, I don't know, man. I would say it's still alive. It's still going on. We're going out on tour with Malevolent Creation and Vital Remains over Europe early next year. Things are still alive, you know. I mean, like I say, ups and downs, you know what I mean. But I'm not sure if it's healthy or not. All this wannabe, all the sellouts, the overrated, the metalcore bands, all this shit. I'm not sure about that, man.
In the whole world, what would be the best place to play like today? Like Europe still?
I would say yeah, man. The Europe still like one of my favorites for sure. Central Europe, the festivals, you know. I mean, the summer festivals are insane. U.S. is pretty cool too, man. Like we like the key shows, like the big shows in U.S. are pretty cool. We love touring over U.S., South America, but it's hard to mention. It's hard to tell like one particular place, but I don't know, man. Hard to tell. Honestly, it's hard to mention like you know just only one place. You know, I mean, we love playing alive. You know, no matter we try to deliver the same show if we play for 100 guys or for 1,000 guys. You know.
When you guys go on the road, do you guys like record some music, you know, with portable devices for demos, or write on the road in that sense?
Yes, not that often, not that much. Like for this latest record, we were like right in the middle of a tour, and then we had to, you know. I mean, we were doing this tour with Cataclysm and Vader, and then we had the recording right in between, so I had to work on some patterns and some words, some of the song structures. But we don't really do it unless something some nice idea would strike, you know. And then, but it's not really common. We rather come back home and then get focused all together on the writing process.
Excellent stuff. Well, Alex, thanks for taking the time today, and the great execution, great album.
Thank you, Jason. I'm the one who's going to say thanks here, man. Thanks for the interview and for letting us spread our shit out there, man. Thanks a lot, Jason.
Well, you're welcome, and you guys have a great year, and look forward to seeing you guys in 2012.
All right, man. Looking forward to meet me up, and we share a beer, bro.
All right. You have a good one.
You too, brother. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.